welcome to another Driving in Macarthur. This is now Wollongong version number 3.
Driving in Illawarra.
Driving in the Illawarra. So we'd get you along young Troy Carrick, who is now our parts manager for the City Motors Group.
Not so young anymore either.
Oh, you still look young.
Oh.
Spry.
I've been here for a little while.
What do you mean you've been here for a little while? Where have you been
not
for
here, I've been at Wakeling's for quite a while.
How long have you been with Wakeling's for?
I started in '98 at Camden.
At Camden? I've probably got a few photos of you back there.
Yeah, probably. And then in 2004 I was at Campbelltown.
Yeah.
And then had a bit of a break, and now 2019 I'm here.
Yeah, well, it's now 2020.
Well, I'm still here from 2019.
I know it feels like we should just delete 2020.
I'd be happy to delete that. It's been a rough run.
A bit about Troy. So you've already given us a bit of work history. Been with Wakeling's for a fair while.
I have been.
What did you do before you joined us? Back in 1997?
I was at another dealership, or not dealership, I was at a distributor, Sutton's Parts.
Okay.
I was basically just hold and only.
Yep.
It was pretty smooth sailing, one franchise.
Easier to understand and not have to get your head around many franchises.
Yeah. And then I got poached. Poached by George.
Yeah.
And haven't looked back since.
I love George.
He's a good bloke, I like George.
Yeah. So still live in the Macarthur?
Still, yeah, Mount Annan. Still there.
Yeah.
Trying to drag the wife down to Wollongong.
You realise she'll see this and now she'll understand the ploy.
Yeah, she knows.
Okay, good. And you got young Will?
Yeah, I got young Will, little ringer.
Yeah. How old's he now?
He's 11 now. He's a future four-wheel driver, fisherman.
Well, yeah, so he takes after the family.
He's pretty much, we take him outside in the ocean fishing. He's he loves it.
Yeah.
And four-wheel driving, you can't get enough of it either.
So one of your passions I was going to get to, but we might as well talk about it now, is four-wheel driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do? You've got a heap?
I've got a heap. It's like a Jeep except older. No, it's just you take it out bush and run a few mud holes and up some rocks and just have a good day.
I've seen some Facebook footage where you nearly didn't make it.
There's been a couple.
There seems to be a lot of those.
It's part of the excitement, I guess.
I guess it's the adventure is just pushing the limit.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the steepest incline you've been on would be?
There's a place called Spanish Steps, and it's pretty vertical, and it's quite high too. So if you get it wrong, you're a big chance of falling over backwards.
Really?
And that was kind of my first time I'd ever been out four-wheel driving serious. And the car, in my car, yeah. So the car, I think it was like 3 cars up in line. He went up, snapped the drive shaft.
Oh no!
Had to tow it, like they had to winch him up, and I was sitting there, and one of the people I was with, she looked at me and she said, I just went white and went, oh, I'm up next time. but yeah, now it's kind of you don't realise how much. It's
More than
it's not like
degrees?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, and it's not smooth either. Like you're looking for boulders and looking for lines, so it's
something that throws you off and puts you down. Yeah,
and it's always different. So if you had a bunch of rain, like you get bigger ruts.
Where is it? Spanish Steps?
Yeah, it's up near Lithgow.
Okay.
So we get out to the mountains a bit.
One of the other, I remember, sporting prowesses you have is a love of American League football. Still
enjoy it.
Do you still play?
I don't play it, but no. I'm too old now.
Yeah.
Still love it, but yeah, no, it's the body doesn't cope.
You're a quarterback though. I mean, you know.
No, quarterback. I wish. Just sit there and look pretty. That's no.
What position?
I played on the defensive line, so so one of the fat kids up the front.
The blocker.
Yeah, pretty much.
No one's getting past you.
So just making tackles.
Protecting the pretty boys.
Pretty much played for 3 years. I think I touched the ball twice in a game.
Really? I thought I'd take you up to the lighthouse just as a bit of an iconic drive. It's a pretty warm day. There's lots of people here. Thought it'd be quiet. That's right.
It's a school day.
Oh yeah. And I need to know for later on. So there's no pressure.
No pressure.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
It's my go-to. Well, it'd have to be something easy, like I don't know. Something slow, maybe the Gambler, or that's my wife's favourite. So I guess
you've got to know when to hold them.
You've got to know when to fold them.
Oh, know when to walk away.
Know when to run. I'm not a singer, but
that was Willie, wasn't it? Willie Nelson.
Yeah, it was.
You gotta know when to hold. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. How do you find, we've moved into Montague, we've got a couple of drone shots of that in the footage, but how do you find
Montague,
Street?
it's been busy, and I think it's going to be really, really good. Like we're on our way to sort of take its potential to where it should be.
Different processes, different building, 2-story makes it difficult.
2-story makes it harder, but obviously it's just working with what you've got, and everyone's kind of buying into it. So we've got like service managers and myself, we're on the same team, and all the guys on the same team, we all want to make it work. So it's a really good group of people that are in there.
We're actually driving in the new Honda CR-V today. You were going to tell me all about the product because you've done all the training, obviously.
I've done a bit of training on it. I know it's I know it's new.
Okay, that's good.
It's definitely new.
It's red.
No,
it's also red.
It's red, and I noticed it's got the phone charger down the front here. That's pretty flash.
Yeah.
And this one obviously is top of the line because it's got little cameras in the mirrors.
Cameras everywhere. Yeah. And the group of guys you've got working with you, and girls, I should say. Yeah.
Guys and girls, well, most of them were here when we started, and we've got two new ones. But they're all been really great, like welcoming. They're like the originals. And then one of them, actually the two new ones, kind of, they found me. Was Nikki's daughter. She rang me and goes, "Mum said I can't work with her, but have you got a job for me?"
Can you imagine Georgia working with Mum?
It'd be a cat fight. It'd be exciting to watch, but
maybe not something we'll pay tickets for.
But no, and she's been really good. She's been with us for a little while now, and she's going really well. So couldn't be happier with the crew I've got. It's good.
Well, that was a pretty quick drive around Wollongong. We were going to get out the car, but we couldn't find a spot.
Easy one.
So we'll have to do that later. But I appreciate you taking the time out of it. It's a busy day. I know I bugged you to get out of it. And
that's right.
A bit later on, we've got an event down at Shell Harbour too. So we'll have some fun tonight, celebrating some successes and things. But we wanted to get you in the car for a while, and we wanted to go forward driving, so we'll have to still do that at some stage.
We won't be able to do it in this one, but
not in this one, maybe. one that we were happy that we might bash up a little bit.
I reckon there's like a G-Wagon there in Mercedes. You take off-road. They're very capable, plenty of power.
No dramas. Just
get one of those.
Yeah, just a small down payment would be great.
Oh, okay.